What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm a little bit sick here, but I wanted to put out a video regarding this MamaMax situation that's been milked to death. But I've got something to say that I haven't heard anyone else really talk about, right? And it has to do with how it moves forward, what the victims are going to do moving forward. Now, we've heard that Muda is working with some of the victims, right? And another thing we've heard is that Turkey Tom is going to make a big video. He's making two videos, one of which is on, I believe, MamaMax, and the other one is on Camden. He's got in his mind he's going to expose Camden, I guess, properly, right? But, you know, the thing about it is, we've looked at this whole situation. It appears to me, and to a few other people, to have been kind of like more like a role play thing. It wasn't really a serious cult. And, you know, while the dude may have been a bad boyfriend, while Camden may have been a bad boyfriend, I mean, is it really worth it for Tom to go putting his reputation on the line just to put out a video on this guy? I don't really think so. You know, he's done something like this somewhat similar before with the pyrocynical thing, right? He wants to go after these people. It gets views. You know, he wants to kind of do these types of videos. The pyrocynical videos noted as one of Tom's worst videos, and now he's thinking about going after Camden Gerard Davis, which there's hardly any reason to go after the guy. I mean, he's already been, you know, talked about enough online. I would hate to be that guy, man. It would suck, especially if you're pretty much innocent. So you have that. I think Turkey Tom is making a huge mistake. He's basically carrying on the torch from what MamaMax started. You know, almost all of which comes from Spencer. And, you know, that's obviously bullcrap, you know. And so, you have Turkey Tom doing this, huge mistake, you know, opens himself up to criticism. He should just stick to the MamaMax video and not do the Camden video, right? And so, we also have Muda, who, while he's not doing something as bad or as stupid, right, he is working with some of these victims. Okay, let's think about this, right? I think Muda is doing it out of the kindness of his heart. I think he really cares. I think he's passionate about the situation. But, you know, these girls, this all happened years ago, okay? There's really no confirmation that there was a real cult, right? There's just not, you know? So he's working with these girls, and what's he going to do? He's going to talk to the cops. The cops are going to say it's too long ago, we got no evidence, you know. That's it, you know. These people are putting themselves on the line for this story that was obviously BS in the first place. You know, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how someone could look at the situation and think, well, I'm going to carry the torch and I'm going to expose Camden Gerard Davis myself. I mean, look at the leaks. There's nothing in these leaks, basically. You know, what it looks like to me is that Spencer was a scorned lover. And if anything, I believe that it's entirely possible that to a degree she manipulated these other survivors, right? And I'm sure things may have happened to him, right? It may have been a victim of a bad boyfriend or something. But I think Spencer has possibly put these thoughts in their heads, like, oh, this was a call, oh, you were manipulated, oh, you know, this and that. I mean, if you look at the recruitment stuff, it appeared to be like just stupid role play, right? It just appeared to be role play. So why would you take on this story and try to expose the guy as a cult leader? I mean, just think about it, man. You know, someone calls another person a cult leader. The dude was like, what, 18 or something? You know, and this is not a cult in the same way that Heaven's Gate or Jim Jones was, or, you know, Hot Take Mormonism, you know. And so it's just not the same. You know, I think it's just incredibly stupid for Tom to do this. It needs to be left alone. It needs to die. It's already gone on long enough, right? This stupid MamaMax stuff's gone on long enough. Just let him go down and, you know, let Spencer fade into obscurity, right? And so, Muda is going to get nowhere with these victims. He's probably providing them some false hope. I mean, what evidence could they possibly have to do anything to Camden for? You know, and Tom says he's doing this video. It's like, man, have you looked at the leaks? I mean, just cover something else, dude. It's stupid. And so, I appreciate you guys watching. I wanted to put these thoughts out there, and just see what you guys think. Is this just me? Do you guys think that there's some kind of credibility, some kind of real cult behavior from Camden and stuff? I mean, do you buy this? Do you really think this? I mean, do you think he was just a possibly abusive boyfriend? I kind of think Spencer has kind of created her own little cult there, the MamaMax cult. There was something really funny I saw on Chud Logic's stream, right? You know how Spencer said that she loved to watch Law and Order SVU, right? She just loved this show. She fantasized about, looking her betrayer or, abuser in the face on the stand, and just such a dramatic moment, So she says she watched all kinds of Law and Order. And then in the leaked call from Nick DiOrio, they were talking about some Detective Fontana, right? Well, Chud Logic on his stream showed that there's a character in Law and Order named Joe Fontana. It's like, how could you believe any of this anymore? And also in that leaked call, it was like, well, we contacted some law enforcement agency, and they told me to go talk to this nonprofit. There's a slight possibility that that's true, in the sense that they told you to go to the nonprofit to get your case straightened out and then bring it to the other law enforcement. But I highly doubt that. It was local police. Instead of saying go to the FBI, it was saying go to this nonprofit. The FBI has resources to help you, get your stuff together. So, and a lot of times if you listen to either the Red Pagan interview or the leaked call, she'll be asked a question, and then she'll have to go, always has to think, right? And that's kind of weird. You would think if something happened to you, it would just come out, right? It would just simply come out. And there's just so many things, you could go on and on about Spencer. She's just an obvious liar, right? Something, bad stuff probably happened to her as a kid, probably had a tough life, sure. But, it really doesn't excuse trying to drag this guy. It makes me wonder if Camden, if he has any idea what's going on. You would think he'd respond. I know in the leaks he posted on their little Wattpad thing about Spencer being crazy, but he's not been public. It makes me wonder, like, then you got Spencer harassing his family. Anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about it, but I wanted to make that point about Tom. It's like, with considering all these things, considering the person who is bringing this information, how much they lie, how full of it they are, all the inconsistencies, they are the ones saying that Camden is running a cult. They've been brought into the case by Spencer, these other victims, and just how could you believe that? I think the credibility is massively in question. I think, just as stupid as it was for MamaMax to run with this and believe this and all of this stuff, it is equally stupid for Tom to go try to make a video on this. If he's being serious and trying to expose Camden, Blackula, Count Blackula, or Black Skellington as a cult leader, it's like, it's so stupid. Like, I don't know how you could be that stupid. I'm sorry, but like, dude, get real. Get in the real world. People lie. People manipulate. There's crazy people out there, and I hate to be kind of harsh, but anyone that has lived, a little bit rougher life has met people like Spencer. She fits a certain archetype. She's one of these liars. She's one of these manipulators. She's one of these gaslighters that turns it around on you. Just like in the leaked call, she said she had posted some tweet that said if the call ever went out, it would just make Muda and Nick look bad. It's like, I don't know about that, man. I don't think that's true. I think, in fact, the opposite's true. You know. Anyway, I just wanted to get these thoughts out there. You know, this whole situation needs to die. It's ridiculous. I know I'm making a video on it myself, but I wanted to put my take out there. You know, haven't heard anyone mention it. You would think that someone would tell Tom, like, hey, dude, this is a really stupid idea. You know, you're putting your credibility on the line. You know, Tom's built back his credibility to a big extent. He's putting it on the line again for what? It's not even that entertaining, man. You know, it's entertaining in a Mr. Medicare of laughing at the roleplay type of way, but that's pretty much it, man. Like, I don't know, man. But I wanted to put this out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with more videos, you know, and let me know, you know, if you prefer the reaction style, if you prefer just me talking. Just let me know, man. See ya.